I saw an elderly lady outside the train window. She kept appearing as if she was teleporting. She seemed to be saying something. When the train stopped, I walked alone to the cliff edge. I thought I had lost her, but when I looked up, she was still there. I gathered courage and stepped forward. But every time I approached her, she slowly backed away. No matter what I did, she always kept the same distance. So I turned and walked away. I looked back and not far ahead, she was now standing where I had just been. A chill ran through me. I kept moving, but she followed, running at top speed. Eventually, I lost her. When I looked up, she was already waiting on the mountain ahead of me. I had no choice but to keep going. Then I saw a hiker on the trail. I rushed up and asked her to check if she could see the old lady. I also told her that woman had been following me. She agreed and jogged slowly toward her. But the next second, she looked back at me, terrified, and ran away. In panic, I also turned and ran, too scared to look back. When night fell, I reached a small town, but the old lady was still there, watching me from a distance. I ran into a bar to hide. The people inside offered to help. He said he would go home and could ask that woman what she wanted. But when he approached, the same thing happened again. He looked back at the bar, then ran away without saying a word. My blood ran cold. From then on, I refused to go outside. I stayed in the bar. 2 days later, the owner came to me. She told me I had to leave that man. He had disappeared as if he never existed. With nowhere to go, I returned to my foster mother's house. I told her everything. She said nothing and left. She called me and walked straight toward that woman. I begged her not to. I told her everyone who approached her ran away. She didn't listen. She kept walking, and then it happened.
Don't do this to me, Mom! Mom!
When I reached the highway, the old lady was still standing there. My foster mother was already in the taxi. She looked at me like I was a stranger. I ran toward her, but the car drove away. I kept calling her, leaving message after message. She never replied. One night, I came home to find the locks had been changed. I knew she had come back. I knocked on the door for hours. No one answered. That night, we finally talked on the phone. The voice on the other end was different.
I'm your daughter.
Well, except you're not. Are you? Even your real mother didn't want you.
Even your phone mother doesn't like you. I couldn't believe that someone who once loved me now felt so distant. Dear Past, I finally contacted a group that studies supernatural phenomena. They were my last hope. I told them about the old lady. She was like a filter. If I didn't point her out, no one could see her. Wherever I went, she was always 73 yards behind me. They pulled out a monitor and showed me the clearest image they had. They explained 73 yards is the farthest. The human eye can clearly see where sound starts to fade away. I said I tried cameras and binoculars, but nothing worked. Her face was always blurry. If that was the case, they nodded. They said the only option was to capture her.
Go, go, go!
All units initiate target approach.
Do not talk to her, do not look her in the eyes, do not engage with her in any way, just bring her in.
Dozens of people and vehicles were ordered in. They surrounded her from all sides, but just as they approached, they stopped. The woman in charge heard something through her earpiece. Then she gave the order to disengage.
Kate, please don't go, Kate!